Hey everybody, this is Brian with Bear Cards 34. We're going to do a throwback video today. This is the Pro Set Series 2. Now, they're always known as 1992 Series 2. They've actually included 92, 93 here. What was really interesting was they came up with a totally new design for the Series 2 cards. So just to show you, here is a 1992 Series 1 card. This is Barry Sanders. Right here, right? And then in Series 2, totally new design. This is Jim Harbaugh. New design for front and back, as you can see. I remember thinking that was just very strange that in the middle of the set they would suddenly change. Some people mentioned that maybe the cards look too similar to the year before. So these are the 91 Pro Set of Barry. And there's definitely similarities. It's got a similar feel. But, you know, I liked the look of Series 1. Series 2 looks pretty good. I don't know that I like it as much necessarily. I kind of liked the full color, you know, the picture just going to the end of the page. But, you know, it is what it is. So I have the complete Series 1 set, but I only have about 25% of Series 2, and that's why I decided to pick this up. In Series 1, the most notable rookie was Jimmy Smith, which at the time, they only made a handful of rookies for Series 1. And, you know, he was injured to start his career. It wasn't until, a few years later that he really picked it up and became an all-pro wide receiver with the Jaguars. Ended up having a great career. So even the Pro Bowl cards, so here's a James Lofton Pro Bowl from Series 1, where they did the AFC. And then when they did the NFC for Series 2, again, just a totally different look. From the same set. So it is a little bit different, but I'm very excited to rip this. These are jumbo packs, and my hope is that I can complete the set once I've opened all of these, or at least come close enough that it won't be a big deal to grab a few more. So I'm gonna open half, if not the whole thing. I'm just going to see how long these go. I might break it up into 2 videos, but I might decide to just do the whole thing. We'll kind of see how we're doing on time. So here we've got 8. So here are 10 packs. So I'll open these. We'll do half, and then I'll kind of look at time. I might break this up into 2 videos. We'll see. I know Tommy Maddox is one of the bigger rookies from this class. Didn't do much with the Broncos, but had a great career, well, a good career with the Steelers after that. All right, so Tony Smith, and that was another thing too. So this is a rookie card, but there's not really a way to know whether they're rookie or not on these. They did a really good job the first few years of not only putting the round that they were drafted in, and they even put the rookies in order, of their pick, first, second, third round, which I really liked. Lorenzo Lynch. Jerry Rice, there's a good one right there. Celebrating one of his many touchdowns. Looks like he had 93 touchdowns up to that point. Terrence Mathis. Randall Cunningham, there's a nice one. Jesse Tuggle. Hall of Famer Eric Dickerson with the Raiders, just after leaving the Colts. So his final year at the Colts, he barely averaged just over 3 yards a carry. Went over to the Raiders and really didn't do much there either. And then I think he went to the Falcons after that. That's a great picture there, Brad Muster. Really like that card. We've got Craig Ironhead Hayward, the late Ironhead. And then this right here, AFC Spirit of the Game, Los Angeles Raiders. We got Boomer Esiason for the Bengals team card, Spirit of the Game. And we got a Lewis Tillman, Robert Blackman, the late Drew Hill, really good receiver with the Oilers for many years, Herman Moore, Shane Conlon, Tony Woods, Kenneth Gant, Rod Smith, rookie from Notre Dame, Robert Jones, another Notre Dame guy right here, Chris Zorich of the Bears, Andre Rison Pro Bowl, Hartley Dykes. Keep expecting an auto. I'm kind of conditioned now if the card's turned around right. Andre Ware. And you can look here, he was a Heisman Trophy winner. So after 2 years, he had Only 164 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Unfortunately, never really did much. They really thought he and Barry Sanders were going to be a tandem for quite some time. It just didn't work out. Troy Vincent, Terry Allen, and then we've also got the Terry Allen MVP. So I think each of these packs comes with an MVP card, so the team MVP. And unlike these, which are more of just the cardboard stock, these actually do have a gloss on them. So they're a little nicer looking there. So good one to have right there. All right, next jumbo pack. Yeah, so back when I first got into collecting, I think I've mentioned this before, but there was only tops. That did not last very long, however. So soon after I got into collecting Pro Set and Score, and a little bit of Action Pack, but it was more of kind of a trial run with three teams. But so my big thing those early years were I wanted to have the set of all of them. So I wanted to have, a set of tops, a set of Pro Set, a set of Score. And that's just kind of how it was for all of them. Steve Smith, Jim Breach. There's a really nice Bruce Smith right there. That's cool. Tackling, I think that's Roger Craig when he was on the Raiders. So anyway, it was a big thing for me to be able to get, hey, Rose Bowl, I went to that this year. That's a cool card. And the team Super Bowl MVP, Mark Ripien. So anyway, yeah, I always wanted to collect the entire set. It was like something I really, really focused on that. However, by 92, there were just so many different brands, and there would be Pro Set, Power, Tops, Top Stadium Club, Score, Action Pack, and Upper Deck, Upper Deck, like everything just started getting to be to a point where it was pretty overwhelming. And so, I got to the point where I just couldn't get all the sets anymore. And Pro Set Series 2 was kind of the first. Oh, okay, I got a cool card here. Pro Set Series 2 was kind of the start of that, where I was like, you know what, I'm just not going to be able to get it. And so all these years later, all the decades later, still don't have it. So I'm really hoping I can collect that. Now, I've heard that there are Pro Set Power promo cards of, I believe it's Emmitt Smith. It is. Very cool. And we got one. Pat Swilling MVP. So I'm very happy to get this card. So yeah, this is a promo limited edition foil stamp 10 card set featuring Emmitt Smith's career highlights. Yeah, so you can order that through here. So this is a promo card. I have no idea. I mean, they're probably not all that rare because it's Pro Set, but I'm very happy to have pulled that card. That's a good one right there. Okay, next up. I think there's a card 701 that's a Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year for Marco Coleman of the Dolphins. That's another card we'll want to keep an eye out for. Okay, so we've got oh, that's funny. I've never seen that before. Jets Spirit of the Game. How would you like that job? Whew. All right. Next up, we've got Ashley Ambrose, Sean Gilbert, Bubba McDowell, Johnny Holland, Hall of Famer Michael Irvin. Nice one. Tony Woods, Andre Reed. That's a nice card. Albert Lewis, Merrill Hodge, Jeff Jager, Dolphins Spirit of the Game, David Wyman. Got a Clyde Simmons, and then a Mel Gray, Pro Bowler. He was a great return player. Al Noga, Kirk Ovea, who went to BYU. So there's a guy who played his college ball in my home state. Scott Mercereau, Cody Carlson, another Johnny Holland, Jared Bunch, Johnny Mitchell, Ed McCaffrey. So this is Christian McCaffrey's dad. After his first year, he only had 146 yards as a rookie, but he went on to become a multi-1,000-yard receiver with the Denver Broncos. That's a pretty cool card to have right there. The late Shane Dronette, another Jeff Jager. Indianapolis Colts Spirit of the Game. And we've got a Jimmy Johnson, Most Valuable Player. Interesting. The coach, Most Valuable Player. Okay. Next up, we got a guy who I've mentioned. I think Everson Walls should absolutely be in the Hall of Fame. So this is him after his 2 years with the Giants. He won a Super Bowl with New York, and then rounded things off there in Cleveland. Shannon Sharp, Hall of Famer. Kyle Clifton. And Chris Chandler. Looks like he's in a little pain there. All right. Yeah, so I think I will break this up into 2 videos. But I will sort these and put these in my Pro Set book and let you know how much closer I am to getting the set. And hopefully this is going to help me be well on my way to having that. That's kind of nice. So Dave Craig with the Chiefs. Kevin Smith, Jim Harbaugh. Willie Gault, former Chicago Bear. Big fan of Willie Gault. Browning Nagel. Cool, we got an Emmitt Smith, MVP, or NFC Pro Bowl. Oh, nice, and right behind that, back-to-back, 2 of the greats. Barry Sanders, Pro Bowl. Bart Oates, another guy who played college ball in Utah, BYU. Benny Blades, whose brother Brian also played. Lomas Brown, Pro Bowl. Steve Christie, Alfred Williams, the great Lawrence Taylor. Very happy to have that card. Anthony Miller, Simon Fletcher, Darrell Williams, the late David Little, Mel Gray, Leon Searcy, Roger Craig with the Vikings, still doing that high step. Browning Nagel, another Eric Dickerson, another Barry Sanders Pro Bowl. So I collect Barry Sanders, and I even have a binder of just duplicates of Barry. So happy to have that one as well. That can go in my doubles book of Barry. Newsreel for the Super Bowl in Pasadena, another Rippin', and we got a Vinny Testaverde, team MVP. All right, next up. Well, if any of you guys were around back then, if you guys have heard any other reason other than, I know one other theory. Hey, nice Troy Aikman. One other theory for the change of design halfway through the set was just to kind of spice things up a little bit, get the interest back. They were starting to get near William Perry's brother Michael Dean. They were getting, near where they ended up, I think they declared bankruptcy and they were out of the sports card market with football like a year later. So I'm not sure, if they were just, if it was like an attempt to just try to spike interest again, or Dion Pro Bowl, or if it was kind of like what I mentioned before. The other theory I heard was just that it was so similar in design, they were trying to give it a bit of a revamp and have its own new look. But if you guys have heard of any other reason or anything official, let me know. I was always curious. Okay, so this is, I believe, this is Jason Hansen rookie card. He's actually a really good kicker. He was great for a lot of years. Ray Roberts. Hey, that's a nice one. Never seen that card before. So there's Bret Favre. This is after his first year with Atlanta, but by this point he had signed with Green Bay. So this is him, first year Green Bay card of Bret Favre. And we've got a Mark Rippon team MVP. Did we already get one of those, or just the Super Bowl? Just the Super Bowl. Okay. Another Spirit of the Game. Pretty interesting card there with Boomer. And there we go. Cleveland Browns, the Dog Pound. Eric Allen Pro Bowl. And a Jerry Rice Pro Bowl. Nice. All right, next up. I think we just got another Jimmy Johnson team MVP. All right, Anthony Johnson, Mike Farr, Cody Carlson, Gene Chilton, Hall of Famer Charles Haley, Richmond Webb, who was a great player, Leroy Horde. I'm pretty sure it was Leroy Horde who, once he was asked 3.2 career average. So somebody asked him once, or he had a quote once that was, if it's fourth and, or no, it was, if you need 2 yards, I'll get you 3. if you need 4 yards, I'll get you 3. I remember really laughing when I heard that. So if that's really true, I read that somewhere, but thought that was pretty funny. There's a cool looking Spirit of the Game card. Got a Gary Clark Pro Bowl. Herschel Walker with the Eagles. Pretty cool card there. He had some very good years. Darryl Green, Pro Bowl. Marvin Washington, Chris Mims, Junior Seau, another Troy Aikman. So back-to-back Hall of Famers there. Brian Cox, Mike Singletary, very cool. Love having that one. Rich Miano, Gary Reynolds, Pritchett. Got a Haywood Jeffries for the Oilers. Another Gary Clark. Rich Gannon, that's a cool one. Early in his career right there, Rich Gannon. Jeff George, and a J.J. Burden. All right, 4 packs left for today's video. Okay, we got the Bears great Wilbur Marshall on Washington Redskins. Bruce Armstrong, Dexter Carter, Kelly Stauffer, Courtney Hawkins. Card looks a little bit worse for wear there. That's his rookie card. Tim Barnett, cousin of Fred Barnett of the Eagles. Greg Lloyd, Dale Carter, Bruce Matthews, great player. Bubby Brister, Ronaldo Turnbull. Got a Webster Slaughter of the Oilers. Also played with Cleveland. Another Andre Ware, another Jeff George. Hank Williams Jr. for Monday Night Football, if you guys ever remember his old theme for Monday Night Football. Robert Massey, Sean Gilbert, Ron Hall, Johnny Johnson, Kelly Goodburn, Tony Zendejas, Jesse Hester, Will Furr of the Bears, rookie card, didn't do much at all. Bert Grossman, Harvey Williams. Got a cool Mark Carrier, Pro Bowl. He was really good the first 4 or 5 years of his career. Webster Slaughter again, Dolphins Spirit of the Game. Another Darryl Green, one of the all-time greats. Michael Irvin, Pro Bowl. And we got a Randall Cunningham MVP card. Very nice. I'd love to get a Barry Sanders team MVP if they have one of those. I'm assuming there is. I'm not sure who the Bears would have been that year. Eugene Chung, Fred Barnett, Clark, Sammy Smith on the Broncos. Interesting. So I remember him being a high draft pick from Miami. I don't know that I've seen him with the Broncos much there. McMurtry, Miano, Hall of Famer Chris Carter. Very nice. Ethan Horton, Dwight Stone. Got a Randall McDaniel, very good lineman for the Vikings. Houston Oilers, Spirit of the Game. Maybe they're all attending Texans games now, I don't know. Another Shannon Sharp. Quentin Coryatt. Vaughn Johnson, former USFL player. Or was he? Yeah, I think he was too, wasn't he? Yeah, Vaughn Johnson and Sam Mills. Mark Clayton, Edgar Bennett, Dennis Smith. Whoop, Troy Auzine, this is going to be his rookie card for Chicago. Brian Bollinger. Sanjay Beach, another Andre Reed. Terrence Mathis, Tim Green, Mike Pritchard, James Gathers. We got a Terrell Buckley. Oh, hey, look, another one. So, okay, they're not super rare for sure, right? But there's another Emmitt Smith, Pro Set Power. Cool. Randall Hill, Eric Allen, Simmons, and then we've got a Seattle Seahawks Spirit of the Game. So the Randall Hill is the team MVP. Randall Thrill Hill. All right, 2 more to go. And a lot of these cards I have not seen before. So I'm definitely increasing the my set collection. So we'll see after we open the other 10. Seau, Felipe Sparks, whose daughter Jordan Sparks won American Idol one year. Herman Moore, really good receiver. Amp Lee, Darrell Williams, another Ed McCaffrey. Al Toon, very cool. So that's one of his later cards. So he was one of the top picks back in 1985. Had a really good career. Mark Schlereth, I believe this is his rookie card. I think he started in 89, but I believe that's his first year card. There he is. So a lot of you may, see him these days on TV as an analyst. We got the NFL Newsreel Japan Bowl. Oilers and Cowboys. August 2nd, 1992. AFC Spirit of the Game for the Broncos. Robert Clark, Lions. Now there he is in his Dolphin uniform. Buffalo Bills, Spirit of the Game. Got an Anthony Johnson, Tony Saka, Dexter Carter, Mark Bavaro, Notre Dame, New York Giant, and Cleveland Brown. So, yeah, he had been out of football for a year, came back with the Browns that year. Lorenzo Lynch, Norm Johnson, John Fina, Ricky Sanders, another one of those USFL guys who had a really good NFL career afterwards. Bubby Brister, another Mark Schlereth rookie. Another Japan Bowl, Jim Lachey Pro Bowl card. Mark Schlereth Pro Bowl card, cool, nice. And a Mike Singletary Pro Bowl card. And, there's one of our better cards of the day, a Jerry Rice Pro Set Most Valuable Player. Definitely happy to have that one. And so they're numbered, that's MVP 27. All right. Final jumbo pack of today. So if you stuck with me, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. So we'll go ahead and start us off since we saw it there. This is another Vinny Testaverde MVP. So of those 10, 2 of the cards had duplicates. Dana Hall, Massaro, Gruber, Steve Israel, Calvin Williams, David Howard. Oh, there we go. Tommy Maddox, rookie card. Definitely glad to have that one. Yeah, it wasn't a strong rookie class. Napoleon McCallum, very cool. Yeah, so I think I just mentioned him in my last Blast from the Past TTM video. So this is him after he returned. So he was in the military reserve list from 86, and he actually didn't come back until 1990. And then 91 there, a little bit more involvement. He was really looking good before a career-ending injury. I think it was the next year. Andre Bruce, former first pick of the draft by the Falcons. We got James Gathers, Spirit of the Game, New England Patriots. Georgia Dome, Newsreel. Falcons open the Georgia Dome. Pete Metzlars, longtime tight end for the Bills. Chris Miller, Pro Bowl. Ashley Ambrose, Darren Lewis, Fred Barnett, Todd Philcox, another Sammy Smith, Alonzo Spellman, rookie card, Stan Humphries, Carl Pickens, I believe that's his rookie card as well, Rick Bryan, Dwight Stone, Randall McDaniel, and we've got another Chris Miller Pro Bowl collation, The late great Sam Mills, recently inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, very happy for him, well deserved. Reggie White, the legendary Reggie White, and another Oilers Spirit of the Game. All right, so there we have it. A lot of Hall of Famers that we picked up, and a few, a couple key rookie cards. But yeah, lots of these really good cards to add to my set. We also got 10. Or I guess you could say 8 MVP cards with the gloss. These are nice, sharp-looking cards, though, for sure. And then we got a couple of these Emmitt Smith Pro Set Power previews. And that's a fun set, too, Pro Set Power. I really like those. So anyway, that's it for today. I will be back with more videos in the near future. So I will have part 2 out in the near future. Feel free to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you saw anything worth commenting on. I always love interacting with you guys. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, go Bears.